there's oftentimes a lot of shit that makes it a complicated process why not like justice doesn't get served if it's like
Yeah.
this person is known to be the molester or the raper in the neighborhood or whatever. Is like I mean on
But
St.
it's not.
Martin there certainly are, and we know certain people that fall into that category, but it's just like this person is
It's
the family member of a politician, or they a family member of a police, or the friend of a police or a politician, or like
it's not only that. No, it's like more likely than not, you're more likely to get raped by either a family member or somebody that you know than a random person.
Mm.
So then that's kind of problematic because like you're not going to who the fuck gonna file a claim against a well, like not file a claim, but like open a police report or something against your
But you
family
see,
member
but I find like that's what
because
Woods was saying. I find that mentality is what Woods was talking about that
It
needs to
needs to
change, though.
change. That needs to
Like
change.
no,
that is
but
definitely one of the
no.
things that needs to change.
that can't
Here's the
change
thing:
until
have you
the things
no?
in place
Have
is
you
changed. Like
been
that's a defense mechanism
exact?
type of
It ain't
thing.
even. It
Where
ain't even that though.
if I don't get no
No,
justice, why
it's
would I
not
come forward type of thing? If it's nothing but downsides for
exactly.
like I speak up, I get death threats, I
No,
lose my job
okay.
type of thing.
I,
It's like
I,
unless
But
there
where
is
is
things in
concerning your
place to protect the
family?
woman, unless there's things in
But
place to protect the woman, is like why would she come forward if I'm not
because
going to get
if you
justice
don't
and I'm
come
going to get
forward,
ridiculed and shamed? But
if you
if you're
don't
not
come forward,
protected
more
me,
people are
why
going
would
to
I
get
come forward?
raped. If you don't come, because like here's the thing, like I get it, it's fucked up. But if you don't
So
come forward, more people
so
going
the
to get raped.
woman
Because that
so
one
the woman gets raped, I speak up and she gets killed, and then what happens?
gets killed.
What you think that threats and all
yo,
of
I
it,
don't
depending
think
on
you.
the
No,
person that
no,
you're
I
I
get,
accusing
don't
of.
think you
I get what you're saying, but
understand
this
what
is
I'm
what's
trying to
going on
say.
the island right now that people did not come out and these guys them are raping a bunch of kids. And look, right now I'm in a group that we're in trying to encourage women to come out because at least then we can make somewhat of a database of the people that rape kids and do inappropriate things with kids and women on the island, because we don't have that. There were mad times these people were just they go to jail and then they come out because maybe one girl made a claim, but then like he got locked up, came out, but there's not a list for these people them to be on the island. That's one thing we're fighting for.
Woods.
Things need to be changed. I understand. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand there's drawbacks to it, but staying silent is something we should
I don't feel like you
stop.
do understand. Who is
Woods to
this?
me,
We like
it's like
No,
I get where
no,
you're
we
coming
as
from,
a
and to
people
me,
need to stop. Like we need to stop the culture that exists right now in terms of ridiculing women from coming out. We have to stand behind them and stuff like that. Stuff like
you
that
could
needs
say
to
that all you
change.
want, but words. If the majority of the people getting raped by a family member, do you know what's going to happen when you go to the police department and make and file a police report that your cousin or your uncle or this one or that one rape you? Half your family going to shun you. That is what is going to happen. Half the family going to say you want attention, you want this, you want that,
So we're gonna then.
and then
So
it will continue.
yeah, I get it, but then stay quiet because it's your family member.
was
Or
basically
no,
it's
I
a
know, I get
complicated
what
you know
situation.
how
it's
It's a
complicated, but
complicated
my
situation.
I
point
get
is
it, but I'm just saying the right thing is always to speak out. Regardless, like what happens afterwards,
I
happens
feel
Okay,
that's
you
okay.
mad. I
can't
feel
Okay,
that
cannot
wait,
is
wait,
mad
you
Woods,
cannot
simplistic.
tell
You need,
That is
somebody
mad
you
simplistic.
need to
cannot
change.
tell
You
some
need to just change your thing. You can't say the
you,
right thing to do
you
is.
can't do the right
Say
thing.
what
Yeah.
you feel or what you think should be done. Because by you saying that, that making a statement that yeah, all situations the right thing to do is to speak out, and that's not true. That's not the case. That's why it's a complicated issue because not everybody has those opportunities, those situations, those chances, or those support to come out and do that. I see
but
what
we
King's saying now.
have no, but we
But
have
but
to
but
make
but don't
those.
get me wrong. I feel what you're saying as well. But you saying that is the 100% right way, that's not true either. It's not. It would help to make things better, yes, but that would not help every individual situation, G. It won't.
It's greater
And then
good
tanto
thinking
vale
versus
if
It's
you
really,
don't
it's really a
individuals.
greater, yeah,
True.
exactly. This is a situation where it's a greater good something. Do I want to do is and as a personal choice? Do I want to use my example? I speaking off of the women that I've had these conversations with. Please do not take me in the thing that I just speaking of what I've been told. For them is either do I want to put my personal stuff out there and be ridiculed and judged and have my life basically ripped apart for other people? Or do I just want to take my salt, lick my wounds, take what I have to take, try to forget about it, and just move on? That's the choice they have, you check? And that's not an easy one, regardless of which one you choose, G.
For
That's
some people,
right.
it's literally like loss of job, all kind of shit.
Easy choices. I would at least.
It don't matter what you would rather though. Like, yo, I don't understand. Like, do you understand how difficult it is to
I
cope
understand
with?
how difficult it is, but that's the whole thing that we're
I
in the
don't-
group on the island. That's why the protests are happening, are trying to change. So if we accept that women getting raped is something that if they have a choice, they should, and if it's a family member, they should do it because the repercussions of coming out is bad. We should change what the repercussions are.
No, you talking about the repercussions. You're talking about what people telling you. I'm asking, do you understand how hard it is for an individual to cope with being raped?
Yes, but when the person, we should and here's the whole thing about the situation. So we're talking about choosing to come out and choosing not to come out. I'm talking about when if the person is ready to, they should not feel afraid because of what other people are going to do. If the person is ready to come out.
But you see now your statements are
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if the
yeah,
person wants to, there should
Okay.
not be in their head of
That's kind of a
what
big-
the
big
family
difference,
is
though.
going to do afterwards. Because then it's not she wants to come out, but she can't because of what the family is going to do or what people are going to say about her. That needs to change.
What?
I have a question. In your scenario, like, what is when the people come out, they have a database. The purpose of this is to, I assume, get justice in some kind of way. Hopefully, if you could get these people locked up.
Because here's because look, now we're looking at it in a bigger perspective. Because the problem is the laws are not fitted to help these people. First of all, so you coming out, like, the goal, at least the goal, because right now the government ain't helping because we have fucked up laws for people that do that rape.
Is the goal justice, Woods? Is the purpose justice?
The purpose
Like
is to
justice, some
make sure-
kind of
the purpose
like-
the purpose of this, the purpose right now, because we fighting to change the laws, the purpose at least of coming out is to first make change the culture from making it being super hard to come out to people being more comfortable to come out because they have a group of people that's behind them. We're not saying all of them are going to be saying the truth, because you're going to have a case-by-case basis of if they're telling the truth, yes or not. But it should not be you come out and the first thing you get in is ridicule. So this is what we're trying to change. We're encouraging people to come out, at least as a starting point. Now, what does that do? When a lot of people come out, then you know, oh, okay, there's a trend. It's not just this one guy with this one girl. It's not just this one. Like, if people come out, then you can address or at least present the problem to the government to, like, yo, guys, this is a fucking problem. And we have a list of people accusing a bunch of people. Because once you have a big enough sum, you can actually do something about it. But if people don't come out and they keep it locked up, then this thing gonna keep happening. And then if the culture never changes, then we're gonna say, okay, you have if somebody gets raped, like because the situation is too fucked up, the government ain't behind you, no one's behind you, so just keep it to yourself. It's fucked up right now. I'm not saying it's not fucked up, But I don't.
Woods. Honestly, like what from what I'm hearing, I agree with everything you're saying, and to me, that is how things should be handled and addressed in an ideal situation. The only thing I was trying to get at is like, does your goal match what is at stake for the individual who might come forward with their particular story? It's a complex thing
Yes.
for each individual, what might lead to them being more comfortable or not comfortable, because to me your situation works if we actually working on the support basically.
Yeah.
If there is something in place where, for example, there's a fund so that if you come forward and maybe it was at the workplace or whatever, you are entitled to some kind of monthly support, so you don't have to worry about, oh, you can lose your job because your employer sexually harass you, so you're afraid to come out because you need to feed your kids at XYZ. If there's some kind of support fund to make sure your bail's gonna be covered if you do come out, there's making sure we send in security to your house to potentially watch and protect you from the accuser that, or family of the accuser, or relatives of the accuser, or some random hitman that the accuser hired to kill this. Like, there's, you don't know how kind of ways people are taking action against the people that come out and accuse somebody of rape or sexual assault or whatever. So to me, it's like everything you're saying, it sounds great, and I agree wholeheartedly with it. It just needs that, and it sounds like from what you're saying, y'all are trying to work on addressing those issues to make it more comfortable. It's like what you're saying about changing the culture, so it's more accepting of people, so that they feel comfortable to come out and those type of things. You know, there's strength in numbers, etc. So it's like if they're at least outed, people know about him, people know what the targets is or who to look out for and all of that. So I do get where you're coming from. It's just a complex thing. That's all.